the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning and kabooming. And dark day for DeFi. Fantom under pressure after Cronje announces departure, and more. We'll be checking out the markets and giving you an update as to how I've reshuffled the bags out here as we are under pressure. It was a dark day for DeFi yesterday. And nevertheless, we're still here firing. We did readjust a bag or two, but for the most part, we're still here. Definitely still in FTM. I know that there was a panic yesterday after Cronje, which is the main guy behind YFI and a major player behind Fantom, although he hasn't committed code to the Fantom ecosystem in about a year, so I hear. So the concerns may be greater than they're supposed to be. Okay, so let's talk about the math as the rest of the boomers tune in. Happy Monday to my maniacs out there. Let me turn off these coins and share the FTM charts. Back in the green today after a major sell-off yesterday. Again, Cronje announced that he is leaving crypto and he's going to shut down certain projects, specifically Solidly, the new exchange, the front end for that. He was involved with multi-chain .xyz, which is a front end for the new AnySwap. Although, let it be clear, you may want to check these websites. That doesn't mean that the services are shutting down. It does mean that the front end of some of those services are shutting down, but there's other ends. For instance, multichain.org still runs. Multichain.xyz will be shut down. Solidly, I believe, will have another front end. And this is the case with crypto, guys. I mean, they may want to shut it down on one end, but the contract and the blockchain keeps running. And in fact, the Fantom Foundation did tweet. And let me just show that, actually. Let me pull up the Discord and show you guys the tweets and give you guys up-to-date information as to what happened. So you can see Yearn Finance plunged 13%. And also Fantom, Cronje has left. He announced that he's out of DeFi. I don't know exactly why. I'll tell you what my opinions are based on what I've seen here from the outside. I don't know anybody in the inside. I don't know specifically what is or isn't happening. But what it does look like to me, at least, is that this gentleman seems to be concerned about his own personal liability and how he may be liable for creating some of these projects or not. Okay, maybe he's nervous about regulation or not, and he's trying to disassociate himself from being the man behind so many of these projects that may or may not be regulated. So that being said, it seems like he's worrying about himself, and most people are. That being said, I agree here with the Fantom Foundation. The development of Fantom won't be impacted by Andre's decision. Big things are coming as scheduled. They're still on track to ship SnapSync and a DB upgrade in the short term to release middleware improvements such as flat storage on the Fantom virtual machine. Again, they have over 40 plus devs working, and I know that this gentleman had kind of a fan club. I never was one of those guys, but he was held in regard by certain people, and some good projects that came out of that camp. But apparently they're pulling the plug. Okay, so it's funny, guys. YFI, the Fantom Foundation, all these major projects. This guy Cronje, everybody was saying, oh, he's the guy. Compare it to Hex. Compare it to Richard Hart. I don't know what to say to you guys. Okay, one guy's acting like the super devs, and everybody's saying it's all cool. The other guy's acting flamboyant, yet they're winning. It's just to show you guys what seems like the safe play may not always be the safe play. What seems reasonable, what seems like there is talent behind it, things are not always what they seem. Okay, that's the bottom line here. And comparing that to something like I said, Hex, Pulse, Richard Hart, I mean, that's had 0% downtime. Yeah, it's down, 70, 80% from its all-time highs, but so is BTC. So, I don't mean to come off like a Hex fanboy, because absolutely I'm not, and I don't even have a significant share there. I did sacrifice for Pulse, but it's just to address the haters out there that they think that they know, and they think that they're rolling with reputable devs or whatnot. But these guys, you never know. They may be smart, they may be with the best intentions, but some of them are soft, and they may fold at the first threat of any regulation or anything like that. These are the same guys that'll take the vax immediately because they don't want to lose their job. Okay, we know who's snitching. Okay, I saw a meme. That's why I'm laughing. Everybody that took the vax would definitely be a snitch, and that's facts only, right? Oh man. Anyhow, let's not get too controversial here. Should we get shadow banned even more? Okay, let's keep it $1.50. We're one of the first to get shadow banned out here. Anyhow, shout out to Adrian Kent and the rest of the maniacs out there. Make sure you drop a comment, a question, a like, a subscribe, a post notification, a little meme, or anything. Maniacs know that the champ is here. Shout out to Poison. He posted this little meme here with Andre and I think his friend Nelson, I forgot his name, and a fish, which is the Frog Nation. They got these guys going. I'll be honest with you. I was that Daniel Siesta, I think? I don't know. I'm not familiar with their faces, but I was happy about Time and Ice and everything, and I got clapped up on that too. I mean, part of the reason I was in that is because a lot of the devs that I've heard online, they talked good about it. Like devs, people behind. So just because talent and things are talking good about, you don't ever know. Okay. That being said, I'm not going to retreat and not get involved. Here with crypto, I see that there's a lot more potential upside with getting involved and trying things out than just, trying to play safe. Okay, trying to play it safe and not do anything. Shout out to Luca, I see you. Shout out to Lucian, I see you. Good morning, Adrian Kent, I see you. Kaboom to all the crypto maniac soldiers out there as this dark day in DeFi. It seems like it's kind of blowing over. I mean, it was definitely dark this weekend, yesterday. I don't really post on the weekend, although maybe I should have done a little live stream, but we definitely addressed the Cronje departure and the dip over there on our Discord. So I encourage you guys to make sure that you're on the Discord because, I break news there first. Like my departure from Jewel. I've been talking about Jewel for such a long time. And shout out to Jewel. It's been real. It's been fun. And, it's made some great gains. I think DeFi Kingdom's Jewel is a one-of-a-kind project, and I'm very grateful, and I want to show gratitude for the gains that I made out there. We've rode that up to as high as $22, and, we're back down to $4.12. I saw it dip under 4, and, I'm going to be honest with you, once it started hitting 6 and dipping under 6, I started feeling uncomfortable. I'll be honest with you, we've rode it for months. I think we've been in Jewel since probably September or October, somewhere around that time, maybe August. Don't quote me on that, but somewhere, at the end of the summer, beginning of the fall. And the gains were just great. I have nothing bad to say about it. I think the game is cool. It's a trailblazer. In fact, now you see DeFi are trying to copy the swag. But that being said, after being there for such a long time, seeing such a bleed out or whatnot, I think it's time for me to move it, and I posted that over there in the Discord. I exited the entire position at no loss at all. Okay. Cause mind you, I had been taking profits for months now. Once it hit an all-time high, I think around, once it retreated or retraced back to like 18 or 17, I'm not sure exactly, but we've been dollar cost averaging selling our rewards, okay, not our position, but our rewards there on Jewel, which has been great. We've gotten it. Listen, it's been awesome. We still have Jewel locked over there, and as I posted in the Discord, I think that they're due for a green candle. It's been a lot of blood over there on Jewel, but I'm not gonna hang around anymore for sub 5, sub 4 prices after I've been in for such a long time. I don't want to hang around too long. You see what I'm saying? I'm not a game player. And I've said that before. I'm not really into playing the game. I think the game is cool, but it's just not my cup of tea. And now what am I doing? I'm holding BNB, ETH, and I'm kind of waiting around to see what's going to be the next play here. I added more to DeFi. DeFi does have some very attractive APRs, about 1,800%. But with that, you need to pair Trank and DeFi, which are two very small cap coins. So, I'm not going in guns blazing there. I have a position that I'm comfortable with, and if it goes to nothing, then it is what it is. So that's what's going on. But nevertheless, or anyhow, I'm out of DeFi Kingdoms, okay? And then I did post that, in the meantime and in between time, while we wait for the storm to blow, I'm not retreating all to USDC or anything like that. I think that this play is very comfy. Okay, this is a comfy play. This is a play that I have some capital in, just waiting around. Let me pull that up on you guys. And that's on Beats. This is nothing degen. This is more of like a waiting play, just hanging around and waiting. And again, this is on Fantom Opera. Oh, where is it? It's not in this folder, but I can still show you the pool. And this is the Lake Quartet pool. And this is, this is a fastball. DC, Fantom, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. I like all of these coins. Of course, Fantom is under pressure and it's sold off a lot, but I think that the fundamentals are still strong. I think Fantom's going to stick around. I'm willing to ride the storm. Okay, I'm not willing to ride certain storms with small cap little games, but this is an entire ecosystem, so I'm riding this storm. Okay, in fact, I mean, it's not so painful for us, being that we got in anyway under $1. So it's like, right now with FTM, I think it's actually a good entry point. So again, this Lake Quartet, you're looking at Fantom, Bitcoin, ETH, US dollar coin, and that's all split in quarters. And this balances automatically. So as soon as Fantom starts pumping, it balances everything out. So you always have a quarter no matter what. You basically don't need to do anything. So this is kind of a set it and forget it type of thing. And, this is what it is, guys. APR is 41%, which is not wild. But listen, with those coins, it's pretty attractive. And that's paid for in Beats, which is the Beethoven X protocol. There's several other farms there that it's attractive. But, as far as a safe, semi-safe, because nothing's safe, especially if you're not in complete custody of the tokens. And that's the case when you are, staking in a smart contract. It's a custody issue. But this is a fork of Balancer. And I believe that it's okay. Okay, I think it's okay. It's semi-safe enough. Check out Lusco Network's going to launch mainnet soon, says Luca. Yeah, post that in the Discord, so when I have time, I can check that out. Lucian says, Champ, there are too many coins that do the same thing. I think the winner's already top 20. Yeah, absolutely. There is definitely top 20 winners. I mean, I would say more like top 50, maybe top 100. There's going to be some winners in there. There's things in the top. There are things that are not in the top 20 that I think that may win. I'll go back to FTM. I mean, Sandbox may stick around. There's definitely meta plays there that may stick around. But for the most part, I think you're right. The top 20 shows some winners already, and that's why I just showed you guys the Lake Quartet. The majority of this is just blue chip, with the exception of Fantom, which still to me is blue chip. You know what I mean? So, as far as like hanging around and just waiting for the play, for the degen plays, that Lake Quartet's not bad. Or you may just want to go ahead and just keep the native coin there in your wallet and just wait it out. I do a little bit of everything, honestly. But that's what's going on, guys. As we wait, things are uncertain. The prices of commodities are going up. Inflation is through the roof. And because of that, I do believe that the blue chip crypto assets will be positively impacted. So the best takeaway that I can give to this situation that's going on, this dark DeFi right now, this geopolitical uncertainty, is patience. Okay, don't panic. Okay, you don't want to start dumping everything. You don't. Okay, and some may question whether my exit out of a jewel was panic, and I'll tell you it's absolutely not. It's just that I set a stop loss, and I'm actually up. I mean, I made nice gains with jewel, and I'm exiting at a gain. Okay, although the price is down, when you average things out. So make sure you know where you want to stop your losses at, and don't panic either. You know what I'm saying? Like when I said Fantom, I saw it dumping, but I'm looking at the fundamentals, and I see Fantom here, next year. Could I say that for all the meta plays? I'm not sure. They may be attractive or not, but games are games. They come, may come and go. I mean, when it comes to an entire protocol ecosystem that supports all these projects, that's why I'm bullish. And then, of course, I still like Beethoven X because I feel like it is a blue chip Fantom protocol, although it may not be considered that by others. I mean, I've been on it since basically day one, and it looks legit to me, or it appears legit. I mean, I've been using it. So shout out to Lucian. I was gonna say Logan, Lucian Bobak, Luca, BZZT88. I see you, and the rest of the maniacs out there, guys. And that's what's going on. As you know, we patiently wait. Gas is through the roof, above $4 in many places. And I don't see it settling down. So, you know, right now the energy sectors are up, you know, and of course, the military industrial complex, you know, Lockheed and a lot of those, you know, so you keep an eye on those. Those are the markets that are really moving right now. You got energy up about 25% in less than a month. So, you know, that's what's really on and popping. But I won't sleep on the cryptos. I wouldn't sleep on the cryptos. I think that they're poised for a pump. And in fact, the price that BTC and ETH is at right now in the large scale of things is healthy, in my opinion. I think it's healthy. Okay, when you look at, you know, the lifetime chart of these assets, I think that they're doing great. Honestly, crypto's doing great. You know, yeah, you got pullbacks or whatnot, but hey, yeah, I think it's doing great. Good morning, Poison. I see you. Kaboom, just tuning in. How about Andre? You know, dumping our bags out there. I just covered all that. And now I'm still in FTM. But, you know, it is what it is. We're just going to weather the storm, just like I said right now. Patience. I'm not going to panic and get out of FTM or anything like that. But, you know, you got to readjust bags and question what things are doing well. I'll tell you one thing, I've told you guys about the gains and how things are good or whatnot. What happened? How about the losses? You guys want to hear about some loss? The main loss probably for almost all the plays in the past year for me has been that damn ape. That Ape Prime. That thing is trading for under 2 ETH, and I've held that thing. You know, I haven't want to dump it. Because when I bought it, I said, listen, I'm going to hold this thing for a longer term to see what comes out of it. Did I ever think would it go this slow? Not really, guys, I'll be honest with you. But, you know, at this point, hey, you know, I got it for above like 7 and change. This thing is trading for under 2. So, you know, I win some and I've lost some. And that one's definitely a loss. But, you know, combined with all the other gains we've made, we're still up. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can give you guys a happy, cool story every single time. But listen, we make losses here too. Okay? You know, you can't call yourself a crypto maniac if you haven't gone into the field and straight got obliterated. I got that ape. I'm down over 60, 70%. Yeah, I still like Fantom. Andre was too soft to be the main guy. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not that familiar with Andre. I never really follow him that much. I mean, obviously, I know who he is and I know the significance of his work. But, like, was I a follower? No. So I couldn't tell you how soft or hard he was. I really don't know. But, you know, so I've heard. And here's the thing, guys. I mean, we shouldn't hang our hat on any personality. And, you know, that is the red flag with a lot of these things, the Frog Nation, the Cronjes, even the Richard Harts. You know, you're putting your hat in something that you're trying to go behind one man. You shouldn't be idolizing anybody. You know what I mean? Like, and I certainly don't. So, you know, people like leaders, though. So people want to look up to something. At the end of the day, though, you know, FTM is stronger than Andre himself. I mean, there's a lot more people working on that than I think we even know. I mean, that thing is, so, you know, maybe a good entry point for FTM. And let's look at these charts over here. And of course, I talked about Jewel, amount of Jewel. I mean, I still got a bunch of Jewel locked up, so I should be claiming Jewel there for the next year. I think we farmed them down. Jewel, like I said, it's so much gratitude for that play. I think it was such a great play. And I'm glad that I'm exiting at this point, because sometimes you got to make sure you exit when you're up, you know. And the reason I'm exiting, I'll be honest with you, is because I don't play the game and the price has gone down way more than, you know, that I'm willing to. I like setting it and forget it. Now, when I have to start paying attention to it too much, that's already a red flag to me. You know, there was months that I had set it and forget it, and that's what I'm looking for. You know, so in the meantime, I'll be patient and I'll wait on some moves. If we got to park some capital over there in the quartet, that's all right. And make that 40% and whatnot. Shout out to Poison. Yesterday he did let us and remind us, and this is something I didn't cover, that whoever sacrificed for the Oath over there, which is the Reaper farm token Oath, You can start claiming. I claimed a nice substantial amount already ROI'd. I'm farming it down on Solidly and optimizing the yield on Reaper itself. But I know they're going to shut down the front end for Solidly, and there's going to be another front end. So I don't know if I'm going to have to pull out the liquidity or whatnot. If you're interested in seeing what's going on with Oath, you can go to the Oath website now, and they got a claim site. So you can go to oath.claims, and you can see what is privy to you. And that's oath.claims. I'll show you guys. I got some coins here. So I'm going to actually claim Oath now. And the price of Oath is doing good at 34 cents. So kaboom to that. I'll making some Oath claims. And that's what's going on. If you guys did the sacrifice there, make sure that you can go ahead and claim it now. Although, if you did I'm calling it a sacrifice, but it was called the liquidity generation event. If you were involved, you were quoted a time period before you can claim, but that time period is specifies the time period it takes to claim the entire claim. In fact, you're able to claim in real time, and you could see that my claim button just keeps increasing. So even if you entered at the pre-sale and it told you 30, 90 days before your unlock, your coins are already unlocking right now, so that by the end of the term that was advertised to you, you would have all your coins. So it's basically it is emitting the coins linearly. So that's what's going on. The price is holding all right. So shout out to that. 34 cents there on the Oath token. So yeah, FTM, guys, I'm still there. I haven't retreated at a FTM. I'm looking for these Harmony plays, though. Let's see what's going on, because I got some capital over there. I did jump back. I added more to the Defira network, or Defira or whatever, which is the knockoff from Jewel. But, I'm not going in guns blazing over there, because they don't have any farms that are, paired with blue chips. Most of the stuff is like Trank, Defira, or Defira 1. So I'm in it, obviously, but it's not like I'm throwing the big bags at it. Oath was a kaboomer. Yeah, I definitely ROI'd in my first claim. So, and I still got more claims. So shout out to Oath. I mean, don't act like the champ didn't let you guys know. I know Poison was in it, and shout out to Poison. He with the NFTs or whatnot, he let me use one. I appreciate that, Poison. Kaboom. Also was able to use one of my beardies on another account, and it's been a it's been a ROI. We have had a return on what we put down. So shout out to Oath and all the maniacs that got involved. I'll take a few more comments and questions, guys, but that's what's going on. Dark day for DeFi. I think it's a matter of patience right here. I'm not panic selling anything. The only position I really got out of was the DeFi Kingdoms, but I had been talking about that now for some time. That's one thing I've caught myself. If you find yourself repeating the same thing and questioning something, then stop talking and just do it. Or don't do it and stop talking. But the talk and the evaluation, too much of that analysis paralysis, guys. Don't get paralyzed by analyzing too much. You make your decision. You're either in or you're out. But there could be losses attributed just by analyzing things and wasting time. Okay, so don't be that guy. Make a decision. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Stay strong. Join me over there on the Discord. I appreciate all you maniacs. And hold on, let me look real quick at this coin gecko and see if there's anything slipping through the cracks on us. BTC and ETH holding. The top gainers today are Waves, Arweave, Kusama, Flow. I'm not really familiar with Airweave. Kusama, I do know. Let's see who the losers are. Frax and Anchor. What's going on with Anchor? I've noticed that Anchor took a little dip, a little dive with yesterday's Dark DeFi. Anchor being the place where you could stake US Tether. And we've covered this. This definitely looks attractive. This has to do with the Terra Luna ecosystem. And I don't know why they dumped so much. And so did Thor. And shout out to Monero, the only true crypto in the top 50 that I know of. Arguably. Don't dance and prance too long on the sidelines. Nope. Don't dance and prance too long on the sidelines. You're either in or you're out. And if you're out, don't talk about it. Don't be, oh, should we go to... Don't be that guy. The talker. There's so many talkers out there. They just want to talk and be spectators. That's like, you're never going to win just watching. Okay? You want to win the game, you got to get on the court. Okay? You're the guys in the stands watching from the bleachers, they don't win. Okay? They're buying concessions and sitting down and sipping colas. Okay? The winners are on the court. You want to be a spectator or you want to be a player? All right, guys. Shout out to all the maniacs out there. I appreciate all you guys. Jump in the Discord. We'll still be there. Whether things are up or down, I'm here, guys. Okay? We're slow and steady out here. It's funny, I'm watching people get rich. I'm watching people get broke. I see, the ups and downs. I see people come and I see people go. I see things pump fast. I see things pump slow. But nevertheless, we're still here, guys. That's the thing. We're here slow and steady and consistent. And I don't plan on going anywhere, guys. I'm out here with the daily crypto. And, this is that crypto marathon. Okay, where are you going to be next year or the year after that? Where's your project going to be? Where's your channel going to be? Okay, we've already showed and proved for some time now. And we're going to stay dedicated, stay focused, and stay consistent. Make sure you hit the gym, guys. I was there this morning. Okay, putting up the reps. Boom. I guess Yam retired from crypto. Yeah, that's what happens, He jumped on the track and started sprinting. This guy was posting, 10, 15 times a day. And I was like, this guy's a maniac. But then, what happened? I don't know. You see, you burnt out maybe. Burnt out maybe. I have no idea. But if Yam's out there, come back, Yam. It was definitely entertaining there for a moment. A little annoying, but sometimes you need that. All right, guys. Shout out to Poison, the rest of the maniacs out there. We're still here. The DeFi is still out here locked and loaded. I am not retreating like some of you guys. I know some of you guys out there. Some of you guys this weekend went all stable coins. Don't act like you didn't do that. Okay? Don't act like you didn't go all stable on me. I showed you guys the quartet. The quartet has that quarter stable, and you don't really got to worry so much. I'm telling you, that thing is attractive. And I got a little bit parked over there. All right, guys, stay strong. I'll see you guys soon. I'll be in the Discord chopping it up with me. It's the voice of the blockchain Satoshi's big cousin cryptography's finest champagne crypto. Thank you for